Hey, Jason. So, the example you brought obviously was with, pictures or some sort of physical product. So in my situation, obviously it's safety training or, OSHA training in regards with it. So how would you, because I have had some pushback on that when I send a proposal or a price, because obviously some of the things they compare me to is what's online, and so they can go to JJ Keller or some other source to do some of the training online. So how would you position as far as the value is concerned in that certain situation if your price is typically twice as much as what you'll see where they can just get it online?
Yeah. I would say the first thing I would say was you can always find it cheaper. There's no, if that's the issue, I will never be the cheapest price. And if that's what you're looking for, then I'm just not it. And I don't know. There's nothing I can do to overcome that hurdle. But let me ask you a question. What would it cost you to pay for a lawsuit if it goes wrong? What does it pay? What is it going to cost you in litigation, in increased insurance premiums? And you need to know that number. Because if
Hmm.
they don't know the number, you need to be able to tell them. Well, the
Right.
average cost of litigation is $500,000. If you get paid out, if you got to pay out on top of that, it's going to be $2 or $3 million. And then you say, well, what's your insurance premiums going to do? Well, they're going to go up by 20%. I don't know if that's the number, but they're going to go up by 20%. That means you're going to be paying on average an extra X number of dollars a year for the rest of your business's life in order just to have insurance to protect yourself again. So here's my question for you. You want to trust that to some discount online guru who promises they're going to be able to do it for a quarter of the price?
Right. So you basically position it as far as an example of what would happen
Yeah.
essentially in the cost of it. So,
I would
okay.
do it in reverse if I was talking about we'll take my business for example. What would it be worth for you to double revenue in the next 12 months? Because that's what I intend to do for you.
Mhm.
What would it be worth for you to if you spent the next 12 months working together and I could help you double revenue? What would that be worth? Well, guy who's doing $250,000 a year, that's $250,000 of extra income coming in. Okay.
Right.
So what is my time worth? What do you need to invest with me? Is it worth 10,000? Is it worth 50,000? Some guys will be like, well, and I get some people who will tell me, they'll be like, well, what if you don't make me anything? I'm like, if you want to play that game, that's fine. We'll figure out what you're making today and what your growth rate was over the last 3 years. And I'll take 50% of everything that I help you earn over the next 12 months. You want to do that deal? If it's a big enough company, now they're staring down the barrel of not paying me $6,000 or $10,000 for the year, but paying me 50 or 100 or 200 grand over the course of the year. I'm like, if you want to do it that way, that's fine, but you don't want to do it that way because I'm fucking good and I will help you grow the business. I see Lauren down there. Lauren comes in with her SEO gig. Lauren's good at what she does. You want to build a website, you want to do SEO, you hire Lauren to do it. She's fucking good, right? She doesn't have to play games. She knows what she can deliver. She can come in and say, what would it be worth for me to triple the amount of website traffic you get over the next 12 months? What is that going to mean to you? Let them tell you. They'll be like,
Mhm.
well, what am I worth? Oh, well, what if you can't do that? All right, put your money where your mouth is. Sign a contract telling me you'll give me everything above the high water mark of the business. See, you can play some games like that. And in the end of the day, you don't want to be belligerent with them, right? You don't want to be
Right.
rude or abrasive, but you want to explain to them, dude, I have value here. And I have value far in excess of what I'm charging you for my service.